All right, let's talk about the energy situation, particularly as it concerns the petroleum sector in Nigeria. We're joined by Mr. Billy Gillis-Harry, is one in charge of PETROAN. Mr. Gillis-Harry, it's good to have you on the program.
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Well, it's afternoon from where I am in Taipei, but it's all well and good. Let's talk about the situation with NUPENG and PETROAN also coming into the mix. Today is going to be a very important day to decide the fate of Nigerians when it comes to supply of petroleum, whether they're able to buy it or not. Where are we currently, and what are the issues at stake, Mr. Gillis-Harry?
Well, issues at stake is that we want the industry to operate in a way that all players are efficiently serving Nigerians. We have advocated that let there be a clearly defined role for all the players. Over 50 years ago, industry players have set up retail outlets. So you have several stakeholders in the industry. You have the major energies marketers, you have the depot and the petroleum product marketers, you have the independent marketers, you have the petroleum retail outlet owners association, that's the last mile in the industry. You have NATO that is managing the truck owners. You have NUPENG that is managing how our transportation is efficiently handled and training drivers and ensuring that the union is effective. And now we have a situation in the last few years, especially in the last few months, I believe from the month of June, we started getting this feeler of the Dangote refinery wanting to involve itself in all the tiers of the business, from refining to storage to logistics, and then possibly finally retail outlet. So we have requested that, look, for purposes of efficiency, let us sit down on the round table and have this clearly defined so that we know exactly what each of us can do to ensure that we make the other one successful. And we are very anxious. Let's state that on record that we want Dangote refinery to be very successful. And we keep repeating that because it's important. We don't want misunderstanding as to whether there is a fight. There's actually no fight. It's insistence on clarifying how things should be. Now it has gone to the point where workers' rights are being infringed, and that's why the bank has gone, giving the warning strike. It is not that they have gone on strike, but they've given a warning that, look, this situation can become very pesky and troublesome for Nigerians. So let us all get it solved. And I think that's the right idea. For PETROAN, don't forget that the most critical aspect of our operation is our retail outlet staff. And the people who are handling this are in the union. So once NUPENG strike takes effect, our stations will effectively be locked out. So we have called the government to intervene, and I believe that that has yielded quite a lot of positive results. Because as of yesterday, there's been quite a lot of consultation going on amongst the stakeholders and also the government and also the regulators. So we believe that there will be a solution. And the solution is simple. Everybody should be on the table and let all of us do what we must do cooperatively and ensure that the Nigerians are served much more efficiently. I think that's just the whole story. There's no extraordinary explanation that should be better than this.
So Mr. Harris, let's find out a few things and be clear. Is it mandatory that all truck owners, for instance, which, correct me if I'm wrong, which is the bone of the contention here, must belong to a union?
Well, it's much better for efficiency that, for instance, if every retail outlet is doing just what they want to do, then you go to a station and then you have you pay for maybe 2,000 naira petrol, and then you get 800 naira. And there'll be no sanctions because there is no
Oh dear. Okay. Network has, well, we'll try to reestablish connection with Mr. Billis Gillis Harris, the president of PETROAN.
Internal.
Oh, he's back. Please go ahead. At the moment, we didn't hear you anymore. All right, Mr. Gillis Harris, I hope you can hear me. If you can hear me, we're trying to reestablish connection with you. But if you're just, we're trying to talk about the oil and gas sector, where there seemed to be some disagreement as to operations and how things are meant to be done. Dangote Refinery had actually bought about 4,000 trucks, as you know, CNG-powered trucks. And I was doing the numbers to say, because he said he's going to be lifting from his refinery straight to the destination, and that brings about the 4,000 trucks to be about 5 trucks per local government, which is massive. But now the issue of membership of truck drivers to union is a big problem. Mr. Harris, you were saying some things before the network cut you off. Please continue.
So what I was saying was very simple to understand. We definitely pledged to make Dangote's refinery to be very efficient and then be very successful in our own little ways. But we also need to be clear about what every stakeholder in the industry is doing. We want Nigerians to be the better for it. And whatever action that's taken is actually on behalf of ensuring that the Nigerians are dealt a better blow. I mean, a better deal. So that is what it's all about. Now, your question is everybody supposed to be? Yes, I was telling you that if there is no union to be able to put some level of internal regulation and discipline, then everybody will do what they want to do. But right now, that is not the case. Tanker drivers cannot just operate anyhow they want to operate. Take your products and you don't see the product for 10 days, and sometimes you may not see your tanker. NUPENG and PTD are doing a great job in ensuring that that is properly, taken care of. So those are the situations.
So, Mr. Gillis Harris, let's find out if you talked about efficiency and, of course, security of tenure for the workers who are truck drivers and maybe truck owners and all of that, so they don't kick them out of business by what, according to the write-up I saw, perceived monopoly. But if the system, if that subsector was efficient, do you think Dangote would have gone ahead to secure 4,000 CNG-powered buses, trucks rather?
Well, it's a business decision that his company has chosen to make. And we are not in any position to dictate to him what to do, what not to do. But we are in a position to say what we will not do. What we will not do is to look at the industry that everybody has toiled to build to this point to serve Nigerians, to just be all crumbling into the hands of one company. That's what we don't want to happen, because we have experiences in past in different segments of the economy that such experiments have not really yielded good news for Nigerians. So that's our issue. So if we all do our part and everybody is led to be in the business, so long as you're licensed to do the business, you should be able to do it. We've had similar experiences in America where Standard Oil was decentralized. So we can also look at how that works. And of course, it's always the government that comes in to intervene and give some level of limitations as to what should be done in order to accommodate everybody in the industry. So that's where we are. So there is no reason why we should start to change the rules at this time. Nigerians, NUPENG has served Nigerians very efficiently in the last decades of years. So, and there's been no complaint about that.
I remember that when the Dangote refinery came on stream, Mr. Dangote's close friend, Safemi Tedola, penned a statement online, where he spoke about the old regime being gone in some sense, asking that some people, pack up or sell their businesses for scrap because it held Nigeria back for quite some time. So I want you to speak to those who see this as, quote, the oil industry fighting Mr. Dangote back. I know PETROAN has also raised concerns around possible, monopolistic tendencies and the rest. Is this what is also happening here? Is this people also trying to just hold on to their stakes in this very lucrative industry so Dangote doesn't take over entirely?
It is more for efficiency and more for inclusion. The more companies that are in the business, the more employees we'll have, the more even the internally generated tax payments to the government will come, and the clearer it will be. Because look, we are 230-something million people. So one company cannot do that service for. So I think even for any one person to make that position that all other companies should be scrapped. After all, he was part of us. He was part of us. He started with us in the Riverine petroleum product, marketing. And then he got to this point where Dangote has done a very great job by ensuring that there is this size of investment. And we all support that. But while we are supporting that, we need to be in business also. And the way to be in business is that everybody understands exactly what their limits are.
Pardon me, Mr. Harry. Let me rephrase this. Are you concerned that Dangote refinery has monopolistic tendencies, and that might not mean well for Nigeria's economy? Are you also concerned? Because I've heard
that's exactly what we're saying. Because the end result is the stability of the economy. We have a situation where similar experiments have been done in the areas of cement and sugar and other things. And what has Nigeria got for that? What is the price of cement today? And what is the guarantee that it will ever come down to 400 naira per bag?
All right.
So we need to be realistic, and there is anybody just saying what they want to say because they feel that they have the opportunity to say should go back and compute the resultant effects in the coming years.
So just to be clear, when are you possibly starting a strike? Because I know you threatened
we have only given solidarity support, because when Nupen goes on strike and PTD is called off the road, we will not have drivers that will bring our products. Then also our station workers are part of the union. They will not come to work. And once that happens, the stations are effectively going to shut down. And we are saying, please, government come in before that situation sets in. And the government is responding. So I give credit to the President Bola Ahmed-led government, the Honorable Minister of Petroleum, Honorable Minister of Labor, and the Secretary to the Government of Federation. They are doing a great job. The ACE of the NFDPRO, they are all ensuring that no stone is unturned to make sure that this situation is resolved.
Well, we have to anchor at this point, but a very interesting day will be to see the outcome of that meeting, to see Dangote Refinery's position after this. But we have to thank you so much, Mr. Billy Gillis Harry. He leads the Petroleum Retail Owners Association of Nigeria. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much for having us.